multiplayer in the fucking Avengers game. You guys excited?
Right, shut up. Let Eric start.
Anyway, what is it? Welcome to Trash Smash Cast. This week we have a lot of news. This show came off the cuff because I realized, there was a lot of news this week actually. But anyway, I'm here with Daniel.
Hey.
What's up?
All right, Rahel, I guess you're Daniel now. Bailey, Jedi Squid.
Hello.
Rahel.
Hey.
And Simon.
Aloha. Fuck off, Rahel. I'm not lying.
Fucking
Spider-Man. Please.
Fucking Spider-Man.
Fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, that new Spider-Man clip pissed me off.
Wait, which Spider-Man clip?
I'm trying to ignore this movie, but everything
Simon, you do a better film gob than me.
Fucking Spider-Man.
Or is that Grant Morrison?
The Avengers.
That one in the...
hey guys, it's called Mundane Matt here. Here's 10 reasons why Shazam is better than Captain Marvel.
Turn off that pesky ad block.
Stop making
Turn off that pesky ad block.
Stop making that hairy...
Turn off that pesky ad block. Also, let me hit them false DMCA takedowns on the Ralph retort.
Oh my god, remember the
polar bear here?
Y'all seen the animated version of the Ralph Retorts podcast where he destroyed, man? Okay, so he was basically...
That guy's a gunt now. He's like destroyed himself, so it's like poetry.
Yeah. But no, like Mundane Matt hit him with false DMCA's and tried to say he didn't, and then he was proven wrong. And
Yeah,
Keemstar was the one that proved him wrong.
Oh yeah, when Keemstar came in on the fucking Medicare fucking call, and he just yells at Matt. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
You didn't like what I said. She's like, I'm gonna get back at Keemstar. I'm gonna swat him.
No, but that clip pisses me off that I posted.
Alright, anyway though, we need to get started. Why, what is the Spider-Man clip anyway?
What is it?
James Bond shit. Stop with this fucking shit.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Oh no, how dare I want a
gosh.
Spider-Man film
Sorry,
that's not an
Bailey.
Avengers film.
Alright, anyway. First
Spider-Man.
First piece of news we'll talk about. What do you want to talk about first? I guess we should probably go in chronological order. Let's get Avengers out of the way.
Why? I don't get why y'all are so angry about it. I'm not. Games as a service.
It's just
chill.
It's just like whoa.
Chill. This is
I'm not even chilling. I'm just optimistic.
No, this is Simon being a shill. When it's a movie he hates,
Bailey,
he'll
did you
shit
even know
on
what
it.
the news is with this?
No.
It's so you know that Avengers game that they announced about 2 years ago and nothing happened.
2 years ago? No.
The Square Enix one, remember?
No, I know that there's a Square Enix Avengers game. That's all I know.
Yeah,
that's the one.
It's gonna be finally shown at E3, and today we found out it's games as a service.
Woo! I don't get it. What does that mean?
It means it's like you pay.
Means they're gonna milk you.
You gotta pay for
you and your parents.
You gotta pay
so it's an EA game. So it's an EA game.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's not EA.
Simon, I put it at what it is in the chat.
I think
Are you sure?
Street Fighter 5 was an example at a moment.
Well, here's the thing. Are we just assuming for the most part? Like, how much cause do we have to say that necessarily all of this means that we're... Okay, well, here it says right here. Game content on a continuing revenue model.
Is it like Telltale?
No.
Okay, it's not like Telltale. Because I was thinking like episodic.
No, Final Fantasy VII is going to be Telltale, though.
They're going to milk you dry is what they're going to do.
Yeah, Bailey.
Is it going to be like Splatoon? Because I know that's games as a service, but I also know like Overwatch is an example. What are some bad examples of games as a service?
Destiny.
Anthem, Destiny 1 and 2.
Destiny 2.
Titanfall 1.
Titanfall 1 was before this shit even. Titanfall 1's a real game. It's
BO4.
Killer Instinct at first, a lot of people...
Oh yeah, Killer Instinct with one character at the very beginning.
The thing is, though, that's like a fantastic game. It gave either way with Killer Instinct, it gave you the option to buy the full game. It was like free to put it this way.
But who wants to play a fighting game with one character?
No, but it was free to play. You'd get they'd change characters each month. It's free to play, but it's like if you wanted to buy the full game, you could have done it. That wasn't a terrible example.
That kind of reminds me of Brawlhalla.
Wasn't Street Fighter V kind of games as a service with the fight money and everything?
It was.
It didn't even have a story mode at launch.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
No, that was before those existed. That was on the disc.
Yeah, that was way before.
They're all on the console versions, and we're gonna be paying twice.
remember when they said that? Like,
man, I remember when that came out. Like all that news came out. That was when all the Angry Joe YouTubers like DLC is like DLC. All these developers
that's what I said.
DLC in their games. These motherfuckers. How dare they?
Even before that, remember your outrage about Mega Man in the game?
Yeah, that box art Mega Man. What a joke. Yeah, but like, it's still not good.
You know,
it was bad timing.
Everyone at Capcom was mad at fucking what's his name, Inafune. That was them getting back at him.
And then 1 year later, they like, they let him in fucking Smash.
It was like those were supposed to be PlayStation exclusive, right? But people found them on the Xbox version.
Yeah.
Damn, dog.
So Jared, what do we think Avengers Project is gonna be about?
I don't know.
Well, I'm betting.
Do you think it's MCU that as usual?
It was either gonna be this or it was gonna be a open world single player game with minor stealth elements, and it was going to be third person. And
you know what wasn't a bad games as a service, but it's gone now, and this might actually be the kind of the whatchamacallit?
Splatoon?
No, the replacement, Marvel Heroes. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, but that shut down.
Oh, yeah. But like, I'm thinking Square Enix and Square Enix.
No, wait.
Can do like fantastical, can be like fantastical.
Bob Iger will have to speak for this game as well.
But here's the thing too. I think people are thinking like when they hear Square Enix, people immediately think freaking what's his name, Tetsuya Nomura. They think he's working on this game, but it's Crystal Dynamics and it's Eidos. It's like the Western companies that Square Enix just happens to own.
You think it's gonna be more grounded, or you think it's gonna be like they're gonna do like
the
space?
The description of the game says it has single player and multiplayer.
I think
it's gonna be Thanos and Ultron as usual.
I think people forget like the original trailer. Like it seemed to imply that it's gonna be an adaptation of Disassembled.
Yeah,
like
because it was just a barren wasteland.
Well, and they say, everyone's...
What the fuck?
Well, Avengers Project is like a four-player co-op with customization, so like, oof.
And I don't think Thanos is going to be involved in the game because they're doing Ultimate Alliance 3. That literally comes out the same year.
Do Skrulls.
Do Skrull and
maybe Ultron or something.
You know what would be amazing? If in this game, they had the villains. You had 3 villains in this game. Super Skrull, Dormammu, and Shumagorath, they all team up, and they're wearing these special, non-canonical colors, and they're doing these really great DHCs and these great hyper combos, and they're just killing everybody.
Orange Venom.
Yeah.
No, Scream. New Scream.
Mango Sentinel.
Eric Scream.
What?
The symbiote Scream.
Oh, Scream, yeah. No, I'm talking about Orange Venom from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Got Orange Hulk as well.
No, but Orange Venom in the first one. You remember how like there was those enhanced secret characters like Shadow Lady?
You had to do all that shit to get them.
Yeah, Gold War Machine.
Yeah.
Yep. That was.
I'll punish it. I hope you get like appearances from other Marvel characters, like the Street characters,
or the Fantastic
Four. They'll be Netflix fucking Street characters.
I mean, to be fair, like it seems like Marvel's getting better with these games because, like, Ultimate Alliance 3, it seems like
X-Men shit.
Yeah, it seems like they actually let them use all the characters.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of Marvel games, I haven't heard anything about it or the rumors. I've just heard that there are rumors right now for MVC4.
Bailey, I don't know if you were on the show when I talked about this, but like I talked to someone. I told them all the rumors and all like the stuff that's been coming out, and they told me back. They said they really don't see that happening, and like that like people don't know this, but like Marvel Infinite, like the development of that game, it's worse than like they let on to believe. And it's
well, I mean, I believe that,
and they said like
even if it's false, I would love to know what the rumors are, just to hear the discussions that people are having and the things that like people would want to see. Essentially, that's why I still like read old Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Back in 2012. Mm-hmm. Before the Smash.
Before they were announced, do you remember the leak that was Smash Brothers Legacy, like Smash Brothers Memories and Smash Bros. Universe, where the 3DS version would just be the original 12, and then it would be all like forgotten NES games.
Yeah.
And then the universe would be like expand on it normally.
Yeah,
that was good. That was good.
And they were gonna put Ridley in Memories.
Ridley and Slime from Dragon Quest.
Because it was NES Ridley, so he would fit.
Yeah,
those were good times. Yeah, but anyway, they said like they say it's very unlikely for like Capcom and Disney to collaborate in the future.
Well, just give it like 10 years or so when all the development, all the people change essentially.
I mean, we were doing the same thing like with Marvel 4 before Infinite came out. It's like we just went back to doing the same thing like Infinite never happened. It's like, wouldn't it be cool if there was Marvel 4 with like Blade and Daredevil and Jean from God Hand?
Yeah, and then we didn't see that.
Nope.
We didn't see anything that you just described in that sentence. We didn't see Jean, we didn't see Blade, we didn't see Marvel 4.
We saw Jeddah though, that was pretty cool. Like, Jeddah was probably like the funnest pick.
Are we not talking about Avengers Project? Are we talking about Ultimate Alliance now, or are we still talking about Avengers?
We're talking about Marvel games in general. About how like Ultimate Alliance 3, it seems like how like Marvel gave them access to all the characters.
I'm happy. I'm looking forward to Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, Ultimate Alliance 3 looks pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's the fact...
Not a $60 purchase for me, though.
Yeah, I could see that.
I probably won't get it launched, but like I'll probably wait till it goes down a bit. I won't if it's like $30.
But it's like it's like games as a service. It's like I'm not exactly trashing this game, but I'm kind of worried now a little bit.
I hope it's crap just to spite all the Marvel.
People have been asking about this game for like 2 years, bro.
It's foolish.
Okay. I'm glad it's bad. Well, I don't know if it's bad yet, but I hope it is, just to spite them.
Yeah.
Anyways, talk about real game Death Stranding.
Speaking. No, but actually, I was gonna do a good segue. How Rahel said Ultimate Alliance 3 is not worth $60 purchase. I think a good segue to that would be Mario Maker 2 and how they fucked up with that pretty badly.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. The thing is, everyone's talking about the online with friends mode stuff, and that's what you would call a gross oversight. But the thing that really got me is you can't use any amiibos in this game, and that was like one of the big cool things for the first game.
That was a lot of fun with the first game.
A lot of fun, and it's sad because they by all accounts and purposes, everything else they've just improved on it.
It looks like a lot of fun. I never got to play Mario Maker really, and it's like I wanted to get this one, but now with all this stuff coming out, it's like it turns me off a bit.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Mario Maker was one of the best games of the year it came out. Like it honestly was.
You know what? It really was. It was good.
and I didn't
like one of the last.
Everybody else did. I thought it was a fun ass game, but I guess a lot of my friends got into it, and I just kind of got bored of it because that's literally all they wanted to play for like a solid 6 months. It was just Mario Maker, and I kind of got tired of it. But that's just me.
Hell, that was like one of the last games a Water kind of worked on.
Yeah, it's very poetic that. I mean, it came out in 2015 when he passed, and it's called Super Mario Maker, about making your own.
And it was like he was giving us the keys.
Yeah, but if they ever do make a third one, because this one is probably going to sell enough to make a third one, or whatever it may be, but I would love for it to just be called Super Mario 3D Maker, and it would be inspired by 3D World and 3D Land. It would basically just be the same thing, but now with 3D elements. And then obviously you would have different, different styles based on the different 3D games and so on.
Nintendo guys, make your own mediocre Unreal Engine 4 remake of Mario 64.
Where like the lighting is very, very realistic and everything.
Yeah. It's like, look guys, I do it better. I could do it better than Nintendo themselves, man. And how like all the character models just look so soulless.
They do. It's like a really realistic grass environment, and then you've got like Mario, and he's bright red and bright blue. Like you took like the absolute most red and blue colors on the color wheel on your computer. Like
yeah. I saw one of like Diddy Kong Racing, and it's like moving grass and everything, and then it's like just this primary colored go-kart and everything.
Y'all ever think that they're ever gonna do like a 3D Mario Maker, even though it would be hell to program?
No, there's no way.
It would be sick though if you could like make Planetoids like Mario Galaxy.
Dreams. Is Dreams any good on PlayStation?
I heard it's okay. It's very buggy.
Like games?
I heard it's very buggy, but it's fun apparently.
Interesting. Yeah, but it's like, and Bailey, look at it this way. You can play with, you know what game you can play with friends with on Switch?
Super Smash Brothers.
No, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah, that's true.
That's so bad.
People, like...
Speaking of Super Smash Brothers,
it's like
wink, wink,
talk about,
segue.
like, the Marvel fans
defending
Ultimate Alliance.
We will.
You talk about like the Marvel like people like defending like this Avengers thing. So with the Nintendo people, it's like people gotta put into perspective.
Well, I'm not surprised at this point. They defended the Wii U. Come on.
No.
Well, there were people who were like,
the Wii U games. The Wii U had good games. It just was a shit console.
There were tweets that I saw that were from people like, "We need to boycott this game." And I'm like, man, you are a Nintendo fan.
I hate
it's like you're just not like
nobody hates Nintendo more than Nintendo fans. Don't you know?
One of my favorite like posts about anything ever is it was a Tumblr post. So yeah, I know right off the bat, but it was a text post and it said, "Soldier, war is hell. Oh God, war is hell." And then underneath, Paper Mario fan, but not nearly as bad as Sticker Star, which killed the franchise.
Oh my God.
If there is someone who exists out there as a Super Mario fan, they will take every waking breath of their entire life to tell you about how they don't like Sticker Star and Color Splash, and how they don't like the direction it's gone, and how they prefer the 1,000-Year Door. And Super Paper Mario was okay, but they really prefer the 1,000-Year Door.
Hey Bailey.
Yeah?
Did you know that Miyamoto's the George Lucas of gaming?
He is a weary Japanese man. He's created a lot of great stuff, but obviously, as we all know, he's very much not a gamer. He's inspired by a lot of real life stuff, and this, of course, has its own good and bad implications for everything.
Like that time when he went in the cave and like.
Side note: Sticker Splash.
The time when Miyamoto went into a forest and then he went into some cave and he took a piss in the cave and then it inspired Zelda.
Side note: Sticker Star bad, Color Splash good.
But Bailey, I'm trolling, right? That's what all the Nintendo fans say. Miyamoto lost his touch. He needs to step down.
And then he comes out with Odyssey, and everybody promptly shuts the fuck up.
I mean, of course they're gonna want them to say that because, like, let's be honest, the majority of Nintendo fans and like game fans in general, they're just gonna like want the most insular, like self-congratulating thing ever. Where it like basically like not to be mean, but like no original ideas. Like almost every idea would be like something that's a throwback or something that is a reference to another game or something like that. Yeah, Nintendo that's what it's going to be.
Nintendo is honest, like they're good at making new IPs unless it's ARMS. And they've created these loved IPs and shit like Metroid and F-Zero and Star Fox, and people love them so much. So when you make stuff that people like and then you abandon it for a very long time, people are just going to want like tons and tons of it just to make up for the lost time.
The Kremlings are a great example.
I still think there's a chance we get a third country game at E3 with the Kremlings.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Man, I remember when Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze came out earlier this year. or last year, or whenever it was, when it got re-released.
Remember, it should have been Metroid. Damn it.
Yeah, you know what? That got me so, like, I'm glad it's getting the attention. I feel like I've talked about this on here before, but I'm glad it's got the attention it deserves now. But when it got released, it got that attention. When it came out, I looked at that game and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. But every other person was like, yeah, it's Donkey Kong, it's whatever. Should have been Metroid. Like, every single person was like that. They just wrote it off and slept on it. And now they are pathetic fools, and they have missed that opportunity until now. Yeah. Thanks to the significance and mercy of Nintendo putting a re-release upon them.
Yeah, there is no better time than now to do another DKC with the Kremlings, because everybody's riding on K. Rool being back from Smash.
At a point, it did kind of get insulting that the Kremlings were absent for like 10 years, and I remember like one of the guys at Retro, Ken Tanabe, he said, "Oh, we don't." Well, we can make our own characters, and they could be just as memorable.
But when people try to excuse it as Rare owned them, even though if that was the case, then Rare would also own Diddy.
K-Rool, they can't use him.
Rare would own Diddy as well, which would make no sense.
They can't use K-Rool because Rare owns him. It's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
Like how like doesn't make any sense.
Did you know, like, some people at Rare, when Microsoft bought them, they still thought they owned Donkey Kong?
They thought they owned Donkey Kong, yeah, I was about to mention that.
That's stupid. Anyway, though, Bailey, you think it's gonna get fixed with Mario Maker, at least with the online with friends? I think it might, actually.
No, it's not.
There's definitely possible that they'll put it in an update, but for the base game, no.
I honestly think they're gonna fix it, because it's a doable thing. It's not like you're changing the entire game. Even though they're definitely like different development teams, the fact that in the new Smash Brothers they've put in like actual new modes with each update leads me to believe it's not out
break
of
the target.
No,
break the target.
Please break the targets.
No, bring back Angry Birds.
No, thanks. I had an idea that would have been great.
Get Master and Crazy Orders back, please, because that shit was fun.
Who did that?
Nobody. No. Well, I did it. I did Crazy Orders only. People only did Crazy Orders because that's a good way to get CDs really quickly.
No, Bailey. What we need is the Tower of Smash.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, that would have been so awesome. Like,
I had an idea yesterday, and I really do like this idea. A lot of the appeal of Break the Targets is essentially that in addition to a lot of things, it acts kind of like an obstacle course for your characters. And then you've got Subspace, which is, completely, also acts as an obstacle course, a platforming, so on and so forth. What if, hypothetically, if there was a new Subspace type mode in a future game, each level would have 5 hidden targets in it. And they would just be the red targets from the Break the Targets. And you would have to actually, break them as part of your collectibles.
Do, a whole, open world thing. Have it be part board the platforms. Have it be part targets.
So basically Subspace.
Yeah.
Oh, Subspace is so good.
Subspace could have been cool if they just used Nintendo enemies instead of shitty original.
No. Yeah. Subspace was spectacular, and I loved it. Okay. I loved the enemies that were in it. And I love Subspace.
Yeah, Subspace. Spectacular. I'm still bitter that they didn't put Taboo in as a boss in World of Light. I wish they did.
I've got Taboo set as my icon on online for Smash Brothers. I jump between that and Kazuhiro Miller. They're both.
Yeah, I love that.
I would honestly mark out if Taboo became a DLC character. I would freak the fuck out.
Did I talk about that before? Because I had an idea for Taboo as a DLC character.
I think we did. You told me about it.
I think I did. Yeah.
Can I get Daniel as a DLC character?
No. Can I get Rahale as a DLC character where his Final Smash is
screaming, you horse?
You mean Mauser from...
Rahale, you can get Tom Holland as a DLC character.
You mean Mauser from Super Mario Brothers 2?
Yeah.
No, try Clyde.
No, that's not right.
Rahale could get John Watts and Tom Holland as DLC characters.
John Watts.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And Tom Holland voices Mario.
Are we getting? And you know what? We're talking a lot about Smash. Should we transfer?
Yeah. Talk about
yeah.
Just real quick, there's an update coming out tonight, 3.1.0. It is going to be just your.
Anything cool? Or
it's your standard balance patch update. So they're going to change some stuff with characters. Of course, I'm just worried they don't like mess with my characters too much. But generally, based on the way that they've been going, it seems like they're probably not going to be too hard on anybody for the most part. Some of the really interesting stuff, of course, is that they say that. Of course, the big thing is apparently there's a new VR mode where Smash Brothers will be compatible with Labo VR.
Which is kind of
imagine you set up the Nintendo Labo VR and the Labo Man trailer start. The Labo Man trailer starts in the VR headset. Labo Man joins the battle.
It's pronounced Labo, you hack.
Nintendo Labo.
Labo.
Somebody made like a gift set. So they made like a gift set for a Labo Man moveset.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's actually pretty sick.
Yeah.
You can come up with a moveset for anything, though. Honestly,
I was shocked when Labo got a Mii costume.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
The Labo fighter was basically begging for a Mii costume, honestly. And like you could do some stuff with it. You could have him turn into a piano. You could have him like play a piano, something else with a piano. Turn into the giant fighter robot. It would be cool. And he could use the Joy-Con on his back. It would be fun.
Let me ask you a question. I really haven't been paying attention to Mii Fighter costumes. Do they like add more with every update or whatever? Like, I'm not talking about like for new characters. I'm just talking about it in general.
In general, no. They only do that with the new characters.
Right. Smash 4, they added Mii costume sets for DLC,
they're doing it with this one too. They added They do have new Mii Fighter costumes as downloadable paid DLC.
Just for like the franchises that are in the DLC.
So what are the odds this thing?
Not necessarily. They have a couple, I think, right now that are from different. But I'll check that later.
Bailey, what are the odds that this gets data mined to shit and gets reviewed?
What the VR thing?
The update.
One update? Oh, it's already been. It's already been. Yeah. Earlier today, they found data mining that announced that it was going to be Labo VR.
Yeah, that's what people don't realize. Like isn't like with Smash Brothers, like you could like go in and then you could see like what they're developing at the moment, right?
No. Here's the thing. If you're asking in terms of do you think this is going to give away any information for new characters? No. What happened was that happened in Smash 4. They had files that were for Roy and Ryu, and
it was the MP4s of their like congratulations.
Yeah. And then basically what happened was they took Sakurai and the team over at Bandai Namco and Sora. They took note of that, and then they specifically didn't have that in any of the future Smash 4 updates, and now they don't have that in any of the Ultimate updates to make sure that nobody catches that stuff early.
Yeah, well, didn't they have the character files all be named like Mario, so that way nobody could guess?
Yeah, but you know what that is? They do have a bunch of extra slots, but that happened with this game and the last game where they found, I think, like 16 or 20 like unnamed character slots, and then immediately every video that day was, is Smash Brothers going to have 20 DLC characters?
Well, there could be multiple fighter packs. I do think it's possible that we get multiple.
It's possible,
yeah,
but that's not even to discuss until honestly, like next year.
I think if we get multiple fighter packs, I think the next fighter pack will be Echoes.
I love how people thought that they wouldn't learn from the fucking Ryu and Roy situation. It's like, you don't screw that up twice.
They did put in, like, Jack, and they put in Brave, which are code names for stuff, but really, those are so broad that they could mean anything.
Brave could be Erdrick, and I don't...
Brave could be Erdrick or Banjo, because I guess Banjo's pretty brave. That's what a bunch of people were saying. It could be anyone.
Hey, honestly, if it's a Brave, hey, can it be Solaire? Can it be Solaire, please?
It's brave of you to think that Banjo has a chance. No, I'm just
Guys,
kidding.
It's code for Bravely Default.
No, but it's like, obviously, Jack was Joker because, the Batman 89...
Jack of all trades.
The Batman film from 1989, the Joker's real name is Jack Napier.
Yeah, that's where they took that inspiration.
Not even that. Jack, like, you could live, like...
No,
isn't like Jack's a fucking card.
No, it's Jack Frost from
Yeah. True. If we get one that says Marine, then we know for a fact it's the goddamn Doom guy.
No, wait, Bailey.
They're not gonna say Marine though.
Yeah.
No, they say wait, Bailey. Was that rumor true that like data miners were like sitting on like that Jack and Brave news for weeks?
I never heard anything about that they were sitting on that information. I
people
imagine that this is such a huge... Smash Bros., and especially whenever it comes to character speculation, is so huge, I doubt that they would be keeping that secret,
Like,
especially if multiple people knew about it.
People were saying that like when the ROM went out, like people were keeping that secret, and then only after the Game Awards that shit got out.
Really? Well, I haven't read anything about that, but if you could link me to anything about that would be interesting to hear and read about.
I think, and honestly,
bit, yeah,
there's no way we're getting one Smash character at E3. I will not be surprised.
I really hope they have more than one at E3. They'll announce one that's available.
If Erdrick is the fucking E3 reveal, people are gonna be furious.
No,
like you can't like.
Fire.
That would be so lame. I think if they do a Microsoft character, they'll probably do it at E3.
Yeah, it's gotta be Banjo.
What was I gonna say? I think the plan would be have reveal one at E3, have it come out fairly soon.
Right then? Yeah, I was about to say.
Reveal another, and then it comes out like August, September.
Or maybe you do another reveal trail like you did for Joker. Like just there's no gameplay. It's just like footage, like with using that game style.
Yeah.
Like maybe you get Banjo revealed in the N64 style, and then you get a quick glimpse of his HD render, and then that's the end.
Yeah.
Or maybe Halo. If they do the Chief, you can have like something with Master Chief.
Yeah.
I think and I feel like that's what they're going to do, because if you like, I could see them starting off like the entire E3 Direct with Erdrick, and then people being like, oh well, that's
I could see that. Yeah, like with the August Smash Direct when they ended on K. Rool and everyone's dick exploded.
Not even that. I'm also thinking like E3 24 when they had start out the Direct, and then they had Palutena close it, and Palutena was more hype for a lot of people because Kid Icarus was still pretty new at that point.
Yeah,
and people wanted Palutena,
and that leak, which like on the fake leak that actually like turned out to be real, and people still believe that leak was real. It was
Jamatsu.
No. There was a leak of Bailey. Remember this one?
Which one? Tell me more.
The Palutena 3DS leak.
I do remember that.
That one. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I never knew if that one was real or fake because I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if the renders were the same.
That was honestly fake, but it was the biggest coincidence in the world.
I don't think that Palutena was the like craziest choice right then. There was a period of time where I did think that was real. Yeah, but then because it was a model made from scratch. But then if you look at it now, I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. If you look at it now, some of the what they did in the 3D in the fake leak version was all of the different like dangles and jangles on her ankles. Yeah, they were like shaped after like a star from Mario and a few other things like that. And obviously the real version turned out to not have that. And I don't think that was necessarily like a hint from the leaker that, hey, this is fake, but rather, if they put them in Smash Bros, they would change it to be this.
Yeah. And it's honestly, no matter what, like that leak is one of the most impressive Smash hits I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's probably one of the best.
A lot of people like it's like that and obviously the Grinch leak are like the peaks.
Rayman.
The Rayman leak was also
and the Palutena leak are probably some of the best ones that have ever been.
But no, I still can't. I still hurt over how badly I got sucker punched. The Grinch leak. The Grinch leak sucker punched me so hard. I was so sad about that.
Honestly, what happened with the Grinch leak was I kind of figured out like the more time that goes by with a leak still being not disproven, like the more likely it turns out to be real. But after the insane number of coincidences and factors that all got proven right and wrong, I was ready to think like, okay, this is very likely real. And then it turned out when that was all completely fake, I'm like, okay, you cannot trust any leaks, period.
Yeah. The only one we
like,
can
from
trust
now
is
on, there's
Vergaben.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. Because
Vergaben, do you really think that we're not gonna get like a Square Enix? Like I feel like I honestly think Sora could be the last character. I think it's very possible that Sora is the last character revealed in the Fighter Pass.
No.
I think it could happen. Like especially with Kingdom Hearts 3 finally coming out this year, I feel like they'd do it.
Well, like I say, at any given time, there's two things. One is that at any given time, there is a pool of about
and then
15 to 30 characters that aren't in Smash that are pretty popular and that a lot of people want right then. And usually, like, there's a good chance at any given time, if they reveal a character, it's going to be one of those characters. The second thing, though, that you talk about, and this has really become big in recent years, especially since, the stuff with Corrin happened, and a little bit with Bayonetta, too. People, like, every single time use the justification now of, like, oh, well, this game is coming out soon, so the character who's the protagonist for that game should be coming out in Smash Bros. It makes perfect business sense.
Well, I think I honestly,
as if they're like everyone's a business major now, and they all like.
But okay, well, honestly, I don't think that's a super far-fetched thing to buy into, though. That's the thing. Like, I think I can see why people
on its
would buy
own,
that.
It's not super far-fetched to buy into, but the fact that almost every character that people bring up, like, has that going for them. Like, at least half of the characters that people really want have some, like, game coming out soon on the Switch or something like that. The fact that that's such a common thing and people always use that that reasoning, it kind of mutes it a little bit in terms of its effectiveness.
True, but, like, I think the biggest thing that contributed to people buying that was, if you remember during Smash 4, when they would release characters, they always released them right before the games came out. Look at Olimar. He was released the same week Pikmin 3 came out.
Well, the thing is, that was way different. That was way different, because that was just when they revealed a character that they already had in the game that was a veteran. That had nothing to do with...
I agree, but, like, I understand, like that, them reinforcing that over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's the... and after this, we really gotta get moving. Like, we weren't even supposed to talk about Smash that much anyway.
No, we're good. You gotta go.
So that Death Stranding, right?
What is it?
Death Stranding.
In conclusion, what you guys were saying, there's always the fans. They put up their own like preconceived notions and everything like that.
Yeah. By the way, do any of you own Labo VR?
No.
Because depending on like what I hear about it, I might consider getting Labo VR just for.
Has the price gone down for Labo VR since it came out? Because I just had I've had no interest in it since the beginning, and unless this Smash thing is insane, it
probably won't be. Honestly, it's going to be like a 3D effect. I'm predicting like a 3D effect for either regular battles or some kind of limited mode. But you can just go and do that on the 3DS.
Yeah, anyway. But like it's still Right. But anyways, Also, Banjo confirmed.
Anyway.
In conclusion, Banjo confirmed.
Move on from this fucking shit.
Anyway, we gotta move on. Rahel.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh boy, we're moving into the thing. I have absolutely no depth in this next topic. If we're talking about Death Stranding,
get out of here, you little.
Get out of here, you.
No, I did watch the trailer, but
did you?
Yes, I did. I watched it.
Oh, okay.
I want Banjo in Smash just to spite you.
Who?
I hope Banjo's not in Smash.
Oh, he's not in Smash.
Here's my thing. Here's what pissed me off about Death Stranding.
What?
Was how much Kojima did the dick teasing and the fucking waiting for it, like
small brain Marvel shells.
Yeah,
small
like
brain
three, but it was like 2 or 3 years.
Bro, you literally.
I'm optimistic for Avengers Project. So
that countdown was getting ridiculous, right, guys?
Yeah, it was. Like.
You literally came to a synopsis for Avengers Project.
What is it?
I literally did not, though.
I'm pretty sure like the countdown was getting bad. Like I remember, like everyone was in there at like 11 o'clock, and then nothing happened. Like it spiked to like over like 120,000 people, and then nothing happened, and then everyone dipped, and then everyone came back around like 12, before like 12. And then they dropped the trailer like 10 minutes before like noon, so it's like I bet they just wanted to get it over with so people don't leave again.
It's funny. Yeah. Another funny thing about the stream itself, before we get into the trailers, half of the chat comments, if not more than half, were in Russian. Which is really funny.
It was just It was just like copy paste of like Kojima is genius.
Kojima is God. Y'all ready for this game to be a tie-in to the Phantom Pain?
There was one good copy pasta of like when like everyone was just impatiently waiting. It's like it was like one of these like I am 8 years old. I'm in the bathroom right now. My teacher's yelling at me. Please show the trailer, Kojima. I need to get back to class. I've taken the hall pass for 3 hours. I need to get back to class. Please show the trailer, Kojima. Please.
That was me last year at Smash got revealed. I stepped out of doing my culminating essay and I sat outside for 20 minutes watching Smash footage, and I got ripped by my teacher after class because I vanished.
I was looking at reactions to that initial thing today. We had the stuff all ready to go. We were gonna film our reactions, me and my brother and sister and a few friends we had over. The thing lost. I looked back at it. The thing lost battery right as they started talking about Smash Bros. So unfortunate, because we had the best reaction out of anybody to Snake.
Was it like, I'm Masahiro Sakurai from Sora Let Cut?
Yeah, like, honest to God, like, right as the title starts to come up, or when they start to talk about Smash Bros, that's when it went offline.
My reaction from last E3 was pretty lost, but then again, that was the half.
You made up for it a couple months later.
That was the failed shirt rip.
Yeah. Then you actually ripped it.
Remember the failed shirt rip?
They're fucking doing it! Yeah! Yeah!
When Snake showed up and it was the fake shirt rip. That was crazy. Remember that last year? We had like 20 people in the call. That shit was crazy.
I hope I don't get cucked this year. I hope this year I can be involved this year.
It was insane.
I hope school doesn't cuck me
Destiny
again.
2, guys. Destiny 2 in June.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Okay. Anyways, Death Stranding. Can I say this trailer reminds me a lot of Horizon. Horizon Zero Dawn. No, I'm not saying. Oh my god.
No, the comparison.
I cannot say anything in this chat, or Ruhail will bully me.
No,
Ruhail, be quiet.
I committed the sin of existing.
Fucking Simon, no opinion.
Oh, for God's sake, talk then. I won't say anything.
Okay, I'm just saying I'm not saying Horizon is destined to be better than what this game is going to be. Because in all, you probably won't. This shit's probably gonna get like 65 Game of the Year winners and all that shit when it comes out. But the aesthetic of it really reminded me of Horizon. The cybernetic stuff.
It's the same engine. That's something that they've been talking about.
Hiding in the tall grass at that one point from the Homo Demons, like it really reminded me of
the Homo
Horizon.
Demons. You say? What did Kojima mean by this?
I'm gonna use an elevated point, and I'm gonna let them drop.
I think it looks. I'm not saying it doesn't look cool. I have no idea what the fuck is going on in the trailer. I genuinely have no
job of explaining what is going on. This was the trailer that gave people clarity.
Like what I'm getting from it is.
Hey, I was right.
He has fallen, and this group of people is trying to reconnect everybody.
America.
Hey, it was post-nuclear. I was kind of right.
Y'all ready for the final boss to be Mecha Homo Demon Donald Trump?
No, he's smarter than that.
No, they're gonna do something better than that. They're gonna do the DMC Devil May Cry, and they're gonna have you fight a giant Bill O'Reilly.
No, they're gonna do the senator from
Senator Armstrong again.
Wait, Senator Armstrong, wasn't he the fucking bad guy in Metal Gear Rising?
Yeah.
Oh,
hey,
how could you forget?
Yeah, he's the.
I forgot.
Honestly,
you little shit.
Honestly, I think Rahel would love this game if Tom Holland was in the game.
Yeah, I think he could do better.
I can't wait till are you not going to see Pixar's Onward in theaters because Tom Holland plays a major character?
You mean
why would I watch
Simon?
That?
You mean that Homestruck fanfic? You mean that Homestruck fanfic?
I'm not judging until I watch any trailers because I judged Inside Out, and then that turned out Homestruck. I think.
That's what they look like. They look like characters from Homestruck with like the horns and everything.
They look like ugly dolls.
Your mom's an ugly doll.
But Death Stranding looks amazing though.
It looks pretty great.
Yeah, it does. Like I'm not like objectively the game looks great. It's just I don't know if it's gonna be my cup of tea. That's the thing because I'm a platformer man.
Is it too small?
I'm looking at tweets right now. Kojima is passing out these plastic babies in containers like they're candy. And I want to get my hands.
If he wants to make money, he'll hand out like gummy baby containers at E3 or some shit like that.
In
that
the
would
oil.
be good.
No, you gotta go in the oil
Daniel,
to get the baby.
Daniel, you didn't tell me you were modeling for Kojima. Like, great job.
I love Kojima.
Is he his new boyfriend?
Honestly, though, can we get that
Oh,
picture of me in the
did you see
car
that
with the
post
Black
he made
Panther
about
hat?
Mads Mikkelsen? He was like the most in-depth thing I've ever seen somebody post about another man.
I had to double take the first look at Mads Mikkelsen because he actually like it actually kind of looked real. Like it was kind of shocking how real it looked, I
felt they kind of spoiled something that they shouldn't have.
Well, with
with him creating the baby.
His glasses.
Yeah, with him like normal. It's like they're already spoiled that he has like some origin story or whatever. You know what I mean, Belly?
Yeah. It just looks the game. Even if we it looks friggin' insane. Like some of the stuff, like there's
fucking Guillermo del Toro's in this and shit. Yeah.
Fucking test tube children. This is a game. It's like if Horizon Zero Dawn had sex with an Alex Jones conspiracy theory, and it just and it popped out this shit.
What is it?
I want that tube baby. I want it.
I love how the
$200.
The main character.
I don't care. I'll pay for it.
The named character, the main character named Sam must save America.
I pay $200 if you like.
You save America.
His name's Sam. He's
his uncle.
Destiny.
He's Uncle Sam.
Just like Uncle Sam, yeah.
It's his destiny.
Just like G from Street Fighter.
What about if
he's building?
I can't believe a Japanese man loves America more than we do.
No, I love America.
He's building bridges and extending like ropes. No, what's the saying?
Cut the rope.
The fighting looks like MGS5. Like nice.
What is
it's
it?
So much like.
I want it to be some goofy thing. Like, was it? I don't know if you know DC Comics. They have Uncle Sam, and it's like he's like a weird like ghost thing, and it's like he goes his soul travels into like Great Patriots, and then like they transform and get his powers. I want them to do something like that in this game.
He was in Brave and the Bold, I think.
Yeah, and they like summoned him. That'd be cool. But
it's great.
What do you say, Bailey?
Yeah, it's great to. I just saw it with this new trailer. It's great because before we had the imagery supporting some theme that we didn't really understand, and now with this new trailer, we've got the theme in question and all of the information about how that has to do with the imagery and stuff like that, which is essentially how the reverse of how MGS5 was revealed and the trailers for that, where right from the start we got, okay, this is what the theme of the game is going to be.
Remember when MGS5 was going to be about Moby Dick, and then it really wasn't at the end?
Yeah.
Ishmael.
I think that was a little lame in hindsight, but regardless.
Yeah.
I love MGS5. Still playing it right now. Gonna play it tonight, maybe.
Anyway, though.
Be quiet.
It's hard to talk about a lot because it is pretty. It is like they explain stuff, but it is pretty subtle. Like we don't know.
For you, Simon.
Wait. Was it Bailey? Were you on V yesterday?
No.
People were like people were posting pics of like the model for Quiet.
Stephanie's juiced.
Yeah.
Stephanie,
it's like.
I liked this video and it was really good.
Okay, bye. Shut up.
No, that dumb bitch is a fucking reply.
Who?
That shoe on head bitch.
Who?
Shumagorath? What?
Shumagorath? Shuma on head?
Shut up, Rahel.
Yeah, she's fine.
Shut up, Rahel. Go watch your Homecoming on fucking Blu-ray.
Fuck off, Daniel, just because you want to fuck her.
Shoe on head.
Who?
Shoe on head. Oh god, she sucks. She's like actually sucks though.
I don't know these people.
Shoe on head.
You don't know the NTSJW?
No,
You don't
I don't.
Shoe on Head is a YouTuber who, you know, it's one of the YouTubers where all of their videos are like 10-minute one-sided conversations where they rant about like, oh, these feminists are like, they're doing this or that, you know? Or it's like
Midnight's Edge,
like that. The only difference is that Shoe on Head is a girl, and it's essentially her going like, don't worry, guys, I'm not like those other girls. I'm not one of those feminist girls, am I right? I'm a real gamer.
I'm an epic gamer girl.
I'm a real gamer girl.
I'm the real deal, bro.
You know what? My sister should come in and talk about this, because I think she would have a lot to offer. You know what? I'll be one second.
Can we not? Can we stick to games,
we can.
please?
Don't worry, we can do it.
We can.
I just don't want to talk to
is
games.
the
I just
social
want to talk about
I don't know who
games.
that is.
I just want to talk
guys,
about
Modern
games.
Warfare, right?
Oh yeah, let's talk about Call of Duty.
I don't give a
Modern
shit
Warfare
about
looks
Call of Duty.
great.
Fuck Call of Duty.
It's Daniel. You know
Shut up,
what's the, like,
Simon.
Daniel, you
Call's
know
been
what's the-
shit
Well,
for
she's
years.
gone right now, but next time.
Next time we're threading that
Next
for next
time,
time.
baby. Next time, baby.
What is this?
Modern Warfare is a reboot, though.
You know what's the crazy thing though, Daniel?
What?
What? Isn't it crazy that like Call of Duty, it's like it's got its groove back now, and only now at the end of this generation?
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm talking about, Daniel? It's like the first games
Yeah.
of this generation were shit, and now at the tail end, like for the past like I'll say like 2-3 years, we've gotten like solid games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what? That's crazy, bro.
It's so weird that it's a reboot instead of a sequel.
It's not a reboot; it's a reimagining.
The rules have
So
changed, except for
It's
first-person view, LT to aim,
remake.
RT to shoot.
It's Resident Evil remake for COD.
Yeah, it's art
Basically.
remake, which is cool. The
Why
thing
do
is,
you-
though, it's like I hope they're up to the task because like all the people who made that game are now at Respawn making Apex Legends and
Yeah.
Titanfall.
But that's just fucking dying, though.
Who,
I don't
Apex
give a
Legends?
shit.
Yeah, Apex is dying.
I think all of them are dying. I think Fortnite's dying.
Apex
too.
was Apex even alive to begin with?
Apex was.
Yeah, it
fun.
was alive, but like, and then it fucking died.
I think all of them are dying. I don't hear a lot of people talking about Fortnite anymore. I think things are changing. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be. I think this E3.
Times are changing, boys. Who's it
Oh
changing
my
to?
god! Remember last E3 when we thought everything would be battle royale and then nothing was?
Y'all ready for Legend of Zelda
no.
Breath of the Wild Battle
Royale.
Royale of the
I think
Wild?
this
Rather
E3, this E3 will be telling of people trying to get the next craze. Like everyone's gonna come up with all these creative ideas, and then the person who like it's gonna be all these different like creative ideas. This E3 because battle royale is dying, people got to find the next gimmick.
Hey, isn't that a George R. R. Martin game? But with fucking
That's a
software gonna be at?
software.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from Soft, it's there. Yeah,
He said he was consulted about a video game, so are we going to see that at E3?
yeah, we are.
yeah.
Oh,
from
cool.
software.
He's been in development
I've been
for
listening
3
so
years.
much. I've been listening to so much about George R. R. Martin for the past 3-4 days
with-
because of Pat and Willie talking about him.
Pat in his rants,
incessantly.
it's like, Pat, what you need to do is have right on the title page of the book. It is not set in stone that this book will finish. It is important that you realize this.
I think my favorite quote from him, though, was, if he chooses at this point not to go and finish the series, what he should do is say that he's not going to finish the series and then be remembered as history's greatest monster.
If he says that, he won't
Did you
get
hear
the
that?
shackles anymore.
Did you hear if it doesn't release next year, he can be arrested? Like, you can arrest
No,
me.
that
if
was
I
a
do
joke.
this.
He always said.
Wait, Bailey, remember when Pat said it's like he's already living in infamy, but if he like says like, oh, I'm not gonna do it, he dies the next day. It's like, oh, I guess that's all right. But if the next day we see shitty manuscripts, then he'll be remembered as a piece of shit.
Wait, isn't his will to burn all the unfinished shit?
Yeah, but who the fuck's actually gonna follow that?
And then Wooly brought up
Shizzle.
the way that he has to do it is he has to do the Jay-Z method, where Jay-Z,
What?
where's all your stuff for your new album? Oh,
It's all
I
in
keep it
here.
in my
It's all
head.
my
It's
noggin,
all in
bro.
here.
Oh, God.
What did William say? DLC? DLC books or whatever?
What?
Yeah.
DLC books.
DLC books.
Ever.
Nah,
No,
nobody
can
Can we
cares
talk
enough
about
books to
Rambo?
Why?
I love how Old Town Road has already made it into movies.
I mean, Michael was hating on it, so it's probably gonna be decent.
Yep. Probably.
No, Pineapple Man hates the song, but he likes this fucking trailer.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Rambo.
No, I think Obama
He's-
does.
Oh no.
To be fair, he does have a point about
Yeah, he
that.
does. But that's not the podcast to talk about that anyway.
No.
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 Who's saying that Obama stuff? Was it Sam Hyde?
No, it's
Sorry,
Scott the
somehow.
Pineapple.
He sounds like a bitch.
Ooh, world star.
Wait, who is this person?
I have an announcement to make. Sam Hyde is a bitch ass
No,
motherfucker.
I'll tell you who's
He
a bitch
pissed
ass.
on my wife.
I'll tell you who pissed on my wife.
Oh, I think I know exactly.
Who?
Fucking
Tom King
Is it
pissed
Tom
on my
King?
wife.
Is it Tom King?
Fuck Tom King now.
Tom King pissed
God
on my
damn,
wife.
he-
Jeff Johns is
Tom King is worse than fucking George.
George
Oh,
Lucas
it's
or George Martin?
R. Martin.
No, George
Who?
Martin is. What? No, you mean D&D, because they can't
No,
write.
we're
so-
talking about
so
George
they-
because
they-
Pat kept ranting about George. You should listen to that, Rahel.
Why is he a fan of the series or something?
He's not. Pat just hates people who lie and don't finish things. He's still salty about Half-Life.
One of my
Berserk.
favorite things was when he
Who
said,
cares
I
about
read the
Half-Life?
original in elementary school. I've got all the books
Half-Life
sitting on my
will be
shelf, but I haven't read any of them.
That was such a good show. I love it.
Y'all ready
Also,
for Tom King to butcher new gods?
I love it. With Bailey.
To
I
be
love
fair,
it when they
New
talk about
God is doomed because
conspiracies.
you've got Ava DuVernay.
It's pretty good.
He's a
I loved it
good-
when they talked about...
Are they gonna do the thing with Darkseid Days that all fucking
No,
session is
Darkseid's gonna be
big-
a black.
Wait, hold on.
Darkseid's gonna
Wait,
be a
Bailey, what were you
white
gonna
knight.
say?
I love it when they talked about Firefest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
Are they gonna
great.
make Darkseid into Harvey Weinstein?
yeah, that's what she'll fucking do.
Jaws like,
Oh.
whoa, that's crazy that happened. Damn, I wonder what happened there.
John?
No, Big Barda's gonna be.
By
black.
the way,
Josh says, man, some people gotta answer for
I
this.
think Big Barda's gonna be black.
I just saw this. Any opinions on Mario Kart Tour?
Nah, it's gonna be, it's a
Not
gotcha
really.
game.
Yeah, don't really care. I'm worried about it. It's
Pokemon
sad,
Sleep.
but I'm not gonna play it.
Pokemon Sleep.
Y'all ready for Star Fox Grand Prix to finally come out this year?
Grand Prix.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, of course. Grand Prix.
Oh,
Oh.
that's what I used to think.
Battle Royal. Didn't you know that's how you gotta pronounce it?
What else? What else is there? Have we hit everything?
Have we hit the ceiling? Have we broken the glass ceiling yet?
Silly boys, we always break the glass ceiling. We're not the fairest.
Isn't
sex,
that
so we
dangerous?
always break it.
I don't wanna break into glass. I think that's
It's
dangerous.
okay. It's okay. We're men. Nothing.
It's okay. The adrenaline. It's fight or flight, right? You're like, yeah, fuck the patriarchy, and then 10 minutes later, help me, I'm bleeding out.
What? I don't know. What are you referencing?
We're
Is this
talking-
some?
The glass ceiling. We're like, have we hit everything? And then I say, did we break the glass ceiling yet, boys?
Yeah, we will. I will someday.
But
I
then
will do
you'll
this
bleed out.
for the women of our nation.
No, Paley.
I will.
You've got male privilege, so you've already
No,
broken
Billy,
the
you
glass
can't.
ceiling.
I know that there's some people on Twitter who are destined to be angry at me, no matter what. But as in the words of Carl Pilkington, if everyone likes what you're doing, you're probably not doing the right thing.
Ooh.
Oh, did you?
That's some deep shit, bruh.
Bro moment.
Did you really caught Mr. UKIP, man?
I don't know who that is.
Well,
Politics?
Oh, no, wait. Sorry,
yeah, exactly.
I've got
He's a
that
politician.
I've got that mixed
Silence
up. Shoot me.
politician. That's the new thing. No more silence brands. We need silence, politician.
Silence politician.
Or silence journalist.
That's-
Silence blue check mark.
I think you said Simon's politician, and I got very
No,
confused.
we all know Simon's too stupid and like too honest to be a politician.
Yeah, he's too good. He's too pure. mean, to be fair,
I don't know whether or not to be offended by that.
No more cyberbullying. If this cyberbullying continues, I will change my platform to kill cyberbullies.
It's all right. It's all right, Simon.
I'm gonna call the bully hunters on you.
It's all right, Simon. You don't need much like what is it? Expertise to be a Canadian politician. You just got to be You just got to be a friendly face, and that's it, really.
Yeah, it's not like here in America where you have to sell your soul.
You're a decent politician with a winning complexion.
Yeah, that too.
And in America, you've actually got to have a blackface photo from the past.
Oh, wow.
You have to have done blackface at high school.
Oh, shit, dog. Well,
there's just so many of those.
I don't know.
We don't know. What about Barack Obama? Was he doing whiteface or something? Did he take a bunch of powdered donuts and just smash them into his face?
Nah, he was too busy. He was too busy with his birth certificate.
He was too busy smoking weed. Did he give some speech where he said something about smoking weed or whatever?
Can we play? This is so sad. Alexa, play "I'm Obama" by Rucka Rucka Ali. The song "I'm Obama." You never heard it? By Rucka Rucka Ali. It's a parody song of Thrift Shop. It's a classic.
I'm not a lib. Of course, I've not heard it.
Is that the one that has the line? I always hear that clip. Michelle Obama. Is that where that sound clip comes?
No. It's I don't want to say it here because some of the stuff in it is pretty bad. Just look it up.
Don't say it.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Did Ted Nugent make this song?
Oh my god.
Alright, this podcast is off the rails. Do we have anything else to talk about, really?
Yeah. Who wants Daniel to be a Death Stranding character?
Oh no, Tom King, a piece of... Tom King.
Fuck him. I hate writers who do subvert your expectations with no substance. Fucking piece of shit.
He did do one good. He did. Mr. Miracle and Vision were pretty decent, but that's about it.
Well, that's when he didn't have freaking free reign to just do anything, though, isn't it?
I don't know. Even still, it's like you would think the Dio reined him in with Heroes in Crisis.
Sorry, y'all. I had to go get my fried chicken order real quick.
The Dio probably said
Did any of you play Y2K?
This is so sad, Alexa.
Y2K is
instigate
also
Y2K.
Known as Yik.
Oh, you mean Yik?
Yeah.
Damn.
This is so sad, Alexa. Instigate Y2K and drop the planes out of the sky.
Crash this plane with no survivors. With no survivors. God, that
I was wondering what would break first.
Yeah.
Your spirit.
I've got some Bane impressions for you. We can end out the podcast with
these. Billy, you can't do that because I have to ask
Billy?
you. Who are you feeling strong?
Do we have anything else to talk about though? Let me.
Do you feel
Godzilla?
Do you feel that we do?
Whatever. We'll see the movie when
just
it comes.
watch Evangelion in June.
Are we gonna do a Godzilla review cast? Can we please do that, Eric?
I don't know.
Godzilla,
I'm kind of
a creature who stands tall.
I'm kind of.
But not taller than the heights which those who put us into injustice stand in.
I'm kind of scared to do...
Citizens of Gotham!
I'm kind of scared to
take your city! It is time for you to rebel!
I'm sorry.
And do this with the justice in your heart, the memory of Harvey Dent, not as he was presented by your captors as a angelic being, but as the true murderous, false idol that he was.
I love how people think that. I love how people think the Dark Knight trilogy is one of the most realistic comic book things.
I don't say that. I just think it's a
no. Yet it implies that a piece of paper, a piece of legislation, prevented crime in Gotham City for about a decade.
No, Eric. Remember the Bane committing blatant fraud on the stock exchange.
No, but Rahel, the Dent Act, there was no crime for a decade.
No, but don't you remember when he committed fraud and he stole everybody's money and that was not recognized as...
Do you believe in the Dent Act? That is a simple question. But the
Detective
real
nonsense.
question, do you believe
What?
in
No.
injustice in our
today's
city?
public trial, we will be trying
Daniel.
Yoshi for tax fraud of injustice.
What,
You should play Batman. You're
what would it
short
be?
enough.
Would it be death
Okay.
or exile?
Does everyone agree Daniel should be
Stop!
Batman? He's short enough. Daniel
Okay,
should
what were
be
you saying
Your
about
guilt has
Godzilla,
already been
Eric?
determined. Your
Eric,
guilt has already been determined.
You were saying something about
Your
being scared to
guilt.
do a Godzilla
Your
thing.
guilt has already been
Has already
determined.
been
This is merely
determined.
This is merely
This is
sentencing.
merely a
Godzilla.
sentencing.
That's not Bane though. That's
But don't-
Scarecrow Bailey.
That's Scarecrow.
I'm Gotham's Reckoning. I do not need you fuckwits to tell me what characters are what. You think
Bane
this
is
gives
such
you
a cool
power
character
over
until he
me?
just gets nonchalantly blown away by a
Remember when
motorcycle.
he had feelings for a
That
12-year-old?
happens in every MCU. film.
What's so wrong with that?
What's so wrong with that?
I mean,
Hey, I'm not
Ultron,
shitting. I'm not shitting. Because I
Thanos,
Remember when
Malekith,
Bane?
It's okay, trilogy, but
Remember
it's
when
just-
Bane had
Whiplash.
feelings for a 12-year-old girl? Remember?
Yeah.
Oh
gross.
yeah, it's gross.
It's great.
No.
To
You
be fair, to be fair, it's
was
realistic.
born
He's from the Middle East after all.
But to be fair, he lived in a fucking hole. Like there wasn't much choice.
Y'all remember when the chant? Y'all remember when that chant was in literally every single trailer, and then they did
Nolan,
one
Nolan, Chris, Nolan.
all hail Nolan, all hail Nolan, all
I actually
hail
did
Nolan,
like that chant.
Nolan, nights
Can we
unite.
bring?
I recently did
I
enjoy
want
that
to bring
chant.
back the no. Imagine if like there was Twitter today, like the Twitter we have now, but with the Nolanites.
All hail Nolan,
That would be
Nolan,
really-
nights
that would be
unite.
really strange. Like
They all
back in the
died
day,
after
like it was the
Interstellar.
Nolanites on the forums.
They all died after Interstellar wasn't the greatest movie ever made.
No, but they'll still say Interstellar was the greatest movie ever made.
But
I know,
no,
I know.
they'll die because nobody else sees it like that.
They all died after Dark Knight Rises. That's all they cared
They
about.
faded away. They faded away like a turd in the wind.
Mr. Nolan, I don't feel so good.
Nolan.
It's like Batman's back breaking and then they all fade to
will-
dust.
You don't.
You will feel the pain, first of your spirit, then your body. Everybody will know.
Your punishment must be more severe.
We must.
Then you have my permission to die. I can't do
The
a
good
thing.
doctor, Dr. Pavlov, right here.
If you watch Dunkirk, if any,
This detonator is mobile, and the identity of the traitor
is a
for one of you owns the detonator.
What the fuck
He
is
sounds like
happening?
Sean Connor.
No, what I was gonna do, if you watch Dunkirk and anything but 43mm film, you have my permission to die.
Eric, okay, let's get back. You said you were scared to do a Godzilla thing. Why?
Can
No,
we eat pizza?
I'm scared to
Famous
do,
Bane
Shut up,
quote.
Bailey.
any
Let's talk about Godzilla, guys.
I'm scared to do any spoiler cast ever again because of how disastrous the Endgame one was.
Well, how about wait? What happened in the end game? One?
Fucking the other Dan was talking about like deceased people and like crapping on. It's the weirdest shit.
I left like at the last hour because I had to go.
I was
work,
muted
so-
for like an hour.
He took shots at like whatever. It's not even worth saying because it would diminish the value of this one. But he took.
I'll go back and rewind. I'm
We
watching.
should have a
this on
Godzilla
YouTube.
spoiler
Let's just
cast.
say he took shots at people that aren't even alive anymore.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait. Are you talking about fucking Carrie Fisher?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That dude's mental. He's insane.
Wait, which one? Dan?
No, we went
Which
sicko
Dan?
Evangelion done.
That's what Evangelion does to people.
Wait, which Dan?
Are you talking about the one
We have
with the
way
I'm
too many
nuclear
Dans.
tag? Are you
No,
talking about the
that-
one on
that-
Twitter with the I'm nuclear handle? Because
No,
I
he's-
defended him
No, he's
night
got-
and day,
No,
tooth and bone.
my name's not Daniel.
Yeah, I'm nuclear is Rahel.
Rahel's on
Which
nuclear.
Dan?
Rahel, you are not the Daniel this city
we're
needs,
talking
but
about-
the
we're
one
talking
it
about
deserves.
We're talking about Dan Garfield with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Superior.
Oh, Superior Dan. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
He just went off.
What about Meatus Diomedes?
It's like someone who like goes on TV and then they just like like there's like a reporter like on the streets, and then some crazy person runs up to him. They steal the mic and then they just shout how like the Jews are running the world. That's basically what Dan did on that show.
No, we just have a Godzilla spoiler cast. We have to
because
Is anyone
Can we talk?
going to watch it?
We don't have to make this. We don't have. I'm seeing it tomorrow. I got my tickets. I'm seeing it tomorrow. So.
What about you, Daniel? When are you? When?
Tomorrow.
Seeing it tomorrow. It's one of my friends. We're looking forward to it.
Has anyone here seen Detective Pikachu?
No,
I have not yet.
A couple
of my friends saw it and said they enjoyed it.
Unfortunately, not.
I should really see it.
Detective Pikachu and Shazam deserved so much better.
Shazam really did deserve a lot more.
Shazam is the second best movie of the year behind Endgame.
It should have come out. It should have come out later or earlier.
No, you know what they should have done? They should have had Shazam come out in December because it's literally
it's actually a Christmas film, and they should have Aquaman come out in the summer because it's actually about like the beach and shit.
Episode 9 didn't want to compete.
No. I mean December 2018. They should have had Shazam come out first.
That's true. Yeah.
No, but Aquaman would have flopped. Like.
Yeah, but honestly, Shazam is better than Aquaman.
Wait, what was
so if I have to pick one to flop,
remember when people thought that? To be fair, that Christmas was wild. People thought that Mary Poppins was gonna like dominate the box office, but like Spider-Verse,
didn't it come like third place?
Yeah, it came like third.
Yeah.
So the
Mary
real
Poppins wasn't even that bad.
Bumblebee.
I watched Mary Poppins with the family when it came out on like VOD, and I actually enjoyed it. I'm sorry for being
the
face. Imagine watching Bumblebee in theaters.
I'm sorry for being. I watched Bumblebee. Bumblebee was great.
The face when
fuck off. It was my birthday.
The face when
imagine watching Bumblebee in theaters.
Wait, guys,
it was my birthday. Fuck off,
guys. The face when Julie Andrews refused to be in the new Mary Poppins, but she voiced a giant Kraken in Aquaman.
Based.
That's why she wasn't. When Disney called up and they were like, "Yo, you're gonna be in Mary Poppins," right? She was like, "I've defected to the enemy."
Based woman.
What else? What else is there to talk?
Eric, go watch Godzilla.
We're dragging this thing on. Damn, it's only been an hour.
If you watch Godzilla, I'll pay you to. No wait.
Go watch Godzilla.
I'm actually really looking forward to Godzilla. I don't give a shit about.
I think
if you suck my dick, I'll pay you $200.
I'll be there in a flash.
Wow.
If it'll stop you from bullying me.
This is the only
reign of Gotham, cyberbullying will no longer be tolerated. Will the police force who cut you down with their Facebook messages or through the new... This is serious, okay? Please. Through the new men who beware of the times before them. This is why the League of Shadow will prevail.
Anyone else gonna see Rocket Man over the weekend? Because I'm seeing both.
No.
What is that?
That's the Ellen John biopic.
Oh, I might see that then. I might actually go and want to see that.
Maybe maybe Taron Egerton can make Kingsman.
Do you have any more thoughts on Call of Duty?
It looks good.
No, what is it? They said it's cross-platform play. Anyone can play that.
Yeah, it's cross-play with
I don't give a shit.
PC, Xbox, and
I don't care.
No season pass, right?
No season pass.
But they don't have a fucking
yeah, there'll be some bullshit. It's not. There's gonna be some bullshit.
Remember the tier shit in Beal?
It's gonna be something like a free expansion or something. Free. No, it's gonna be DLC campaign or some bullshit.
It'll be Battle Gear system.
What?
No, the battle pass system. I bet.
Delicious.
They said no season pass, no battle pass. Oh, you mean like the battle pass?
We were the thing in the fucking BO4. It's like, play this, you can unlock this shit.
Yeah. But anyway, I think I'm gonna end the show. But I mean, we could talk.
Just want to say I apologize for not being very active the last month. I've just been very
active
busy.
the last month either. Whatever. It's all in the lead up to E3, bro. But anyway,
it's alright, bro. As long as you suck my dick like you promised.
What is
yeah,
it?
yeah. Don't worry, Rahel.
I think
I'll be
we're
there in a
12
flash.
days away from Nintendo's thing, and
Banjo,
10
please.
days away from the other thing.
Master Chief, please.
Give me Banjo.
Phoenix Wright.
I can't wait. Oh my god, we're all gonna be yelling at each other in the.
We're
in the
watching
Smash
Dark Phoenix
Oh
next
my,
week, right?
20! I can't wait.
Oh,
I hope
Eric,
there's-
are we doing Dark Phoenix? Are we doing Dark Phoenix next week?
Oh my god! Holy shit! I forgot.
Who's watching Dark Phoenix, guys?
Bro, I'm so
Daniel,
hyped for
remember
that.
when you went to
I,
Dark Phoenix?
I have an idea.
Go watch Godzilla instead of Dark
But
Phoenix.
guys, we can
Jesus
watch
Christ.
Dark Phoenix together. Wink, 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 wink.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
Wink, wink, wink.
No, watch it together. You know what I'm talking about?
I can't wait to see Jiren on the big screen. That's gonna be so much fun.
We should just riff it together.
Yeah,
How did we
Muppet.
go from the
Watch your
scrolls
Muppet.
to the Greys? How the hell? Why the
Hey,
Greys?
no, it's not the Greys. It's Hey Lamo.
Well, to be fair, the scrolls have never.
Wait,
been
is this Jiren's origin story? Because I'm excited.
There
Don't
is-
cut it. But the Greys
This is
so
Jiren's wish.
generic. Like it's so
Dark
boring.
Phoenix
It was-
killed Jiren's
what's more
parents.
generic than
Daniel.
alien refugees?
No, Daniel, it's Jiren's wish. Dark Phoenix was Jiren's wish.
No, that's the one that killed his parents.
Oh,
Who's
No,
in
that's
Dark
the one that
Phoenix?
killed his
but I
master.
thought it was Goku Black.
No, that was the Greys.
God
kill
damn,
his
Jiren's parents is like the what's like the dumb Marvel theory that everyone talked about for years.
I don't know.
Just think of some dumb
Aunt May
Marvel
is
theory.
Peter's Aunt May is
Stanley's
Peter's
the
mom.
Watcher.
Captain America is secretly Gray Fox.
Coulson is Vision.
Captain Marvel's the strongest Avenger.
That's just a lot.
Oh wait, come in here. Come in here.
Oh.
Wait, guys, I've got the
sister
perfect
time.
way to end it.
Oh.
Guys, I got the perfect way to end it. This is my sister Rachel. We were talking about e-girls and our opinions on them.
Oh no.
Discuss.
Oh, no.
This is not a way to end it, boys.
This is not a great way to end this. Holy shit.
Wait, what kind of e-girls?
No,
Like
this
Twitch
is podcast.
bots?
Shoe
Yeah.
head.
Huh.
Schumer
Jordan
girl.
is not an e-girl.
People who Jose would get really angry about.
I don't know who you're talking about.
We're talking about Jose.
Who?
Rahel, I'm not an e-boy, for fuck's sake.
Yes, you fucking are. You are male Noah. Noah is your female equivalent.
Hey, clear the stage for one moment. She's about to
Right.
talk.
Twitch thought.
Speak louder.
Twitch thought. Probably.
So does he.
That's about it.
A song of thoughts and
Spill the tea,
incels.
sis.
Oh, that's a
A
dance
song
video.
of e-boys and e-girls.
What
I
about-
just reading Matthew Vaughn's original plans for X-Men before
yeah.
Bryan Singer came in and ruined it.
Oh, yeah.
Makes
Hey,
me very
the
sad.
future past is
What-
good.
what-
Wait, guys.
Before
We've got
originally.
something to say about e-girls before we go off the air.
What?
E-girls? I hope they made lots of spaghetti.
No.
Hey, what's your thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming?
If you need instructions on how to spawn a
There
thought,
is
check out the
dinner soon?
enclosed
Thank you.
instruction book.
I hate
The enclosed instructions.
Bailey, what's your thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming?
Luigi, Luigi, we got.
Well,
Bailey
here's my
will-
thoughts on Spider-Man: Homecoming. One of the Lego sets that they released along with the film takes place in It takes place in Venice, and it's
Holy
been a
shit,
while, but
Ezio's
it's a
gonna be
really
in the
great
movie.
looking set
Going there to
because it's
fuck
got Mysterio. It's got a really great build of the little pizza shop and the bridge, and you've got the Aquaman or whatever his name is with it. I know it's not
Man.
Hydro Man.
Oh.
Thank you.
In
You got a really
conclusion,
great-
Bailey wants Lego Marble 3.
I want Lego Mario. God, please.
Luigi, we need to get a premium.
That's what I've wanted since I was 5 years old. I've
That's
wanted
tall
that
as
so
Daniel.
bad.
Luigi,
you were
we
a
need to
kid.
get the premium Snapchat, and you gotta help us.
Pro Jared's premium
Guys, remember when you
Snapchat.
were all kids and you were all as tall as Daniel is now forever?
It's a shame that Pro Jared's intro theme is pretty amazing.
Tallest Pat.
Not as good as JonTron's.
They all have the same kind of chiptune-esque like.
I like Jared's a lot.
Did you see the mashup that Triple Q did?
Daniel, what's your thoughts on
It's
Spider-Man
like some
Homecoming?
Siva Gunner type channel.
good.
He did one that was all these beautiful girls.
Raheel,
only wanna
do
do
you
your dirt,
really
and he
know
mashed it up with a Pro
Spider-Man
Jared
Homecoming?
theme.
Is Tom Holland your favorite?
Is Tom Holland your favorite person ever, Raheel? I think Kojima needs to meet Tom Holland.
Kojima needs to meet Avi Arad and Tom Holland.
Yeah, Avi Arad's gonna introduce him to Tom Holland.
You already know Avi Arad.
We want more Piggy.
Well, you know, we should all have dinner. Kojima, Avi Arad, Tom Hardy, and Tom Holland. All of them should have dinner.
Yeah, they should all.
Put Venom in the game, but call it like, I don't know.
No,
Homo sepsis.
Kojima needs to be on the Jon Favreau Netflix show where he invites people to dinner.
Oh, chef.
Dinner for five with Kojima.
Yes.
I love Kojima.
Yo, speaking of Venom, y'all think that they're actually gonna stick Venom in Spider-Man?
I hope they do.
I hope they do.
I will pray.
I will pray. I will do anything that needs to be done. I will see this mission through.
Spider-Man fans.
There is nothing more I want than from.
I can't believe the MCU is copying Spider-Man. Jesus Christ!
I know. I can't believe the MCU needs Venom as. I can't believe MCU Spider-Man needs Venom as a crutch.
I mean, to be fair, MCU's got no villains left, so what else are they gonna do?
Venom's not a villain.
Make new ones.
No.
You can't make new ones out of thin air, dumbass. You need a
Deadpool
comic
Watson.
basis.
And then Deadpool
Alright.
Watson.
How can you do freaking Thunderbolts when you've got like 2 villains who are not dead?
Deadpool.
I have got to get going. I think
we're
it's
gonna end this anyway,
Spider-Man
Bailey.
villains.
Well, I'll just end this now. All right.
yeah. Thank you
so-
all very much.
Venom for Spider-Man 3. That's all I gotta say.
That's it. At the end of the show, yeah. Well, everyone who listens this far in, you gotta say hashtag Venom for Spider-Man 3. Please do that
I
for
refuse.
us.
I refuse.
If Venom gets into Spider-Man 3, Daniel would suck everybody's dick who like
Death
said
Stranding,
hashtag Venom in
please.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. So lead up to E3, we'll do one show next week.
That's homoerotic. That's homoerotic if Daniel does that, and
He's
I'm
a
not
homo
disapproving.
Demon. He's Troy Baker.
He's a homo demon.
We're gonna rope him. We're gonna take him up the ladder and rope him.
No, but anyway, next week we'll do next week's the big one. Next week's gonna be next week's the massive E3 prediction cast. We're gonna we might go a couple hours predicting
Eric,
shit.
don't you mean
Sounds
the
good.
Dark
What do you
Knight
mean?
cast?
Is this gonna be longer than the Venom cast, Eric?
It might actually be.
How long was the Venom cast?
3.5 hours.
It's so long they lost.
But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone.
Farewell.